So we are currently out of Sunday service, and I am a couple of hours before I start my biblical fast. Um, fast. It's definitely still needed. I definitely need to shift my focus. I need to shift my focus on Him, and I really need to fight against the warfare that is going on within my life. And if you're facing any type of warfare, it is power to pray and fast. And there's power behind that because it builds a relationship with God, it gets you closer to God, and then it also, you're denying your flesh. And your flesh has the tendency to sin because we're born into sin. And once we're fleeing from sin, once we're fasting, once we're praying, we begin to live a life following Christ. We begin to grow in Him more, and we are using the weapon of reading our word, praying, worship to fight against the principalities that we face. One of the instruments that I first started on was piano, but I don't know why I didn't take it serious. And then I transitioned to guitar, and I'm finding myself, I have this broken finger, my ring finger. I messed it up playing middle school football at recess, and I never got it put back into place. And it's kind of hard for me to like play chords on my guitar. And now I'm just trying to find an instrument. Like, I'm trying to learn drums, but I think I'm gonna start learning piano because it may be easier for me to play chords with this broken finger than on the guitar, because I cannot bend this at all. Like, I cannot bend it at all. So, if you have any tips on how to learn piano, please let me know. I'll try to play something for y'all. I think I forgot though. Hold on, let me see. Wait. Hold on. Ah. Y'all, it's the second day of my fast. It's 3:52 p.m. So I've been fasting for over 24 hours, a little over 24 hours. I did a dry fast yesterday. Today, only had like one small glass of water. And I didn't go into it. I think I went into it like I want to do a water fast, but I was trying to do it dry, all the way dry. What I found with doing the dry, especially for the last one, is I don't get as much headaches. I don't know what it is about when you drink water, you start to get headaches or something like that when you're doing a fast, just a water only fast. And during the dry fast, sometimes like yesterday, my heart was beating a little bit fast, and today I was a little bit shortness of breath. So pretty much leaning in on God, and then also listening to my body as well. And when I'm getting super hungry, I try to just stay focused and just making sure that I'm getting enough study, enough prayer, enough worship, and enough alone time with God. So that way I'm staying strong in this fast. But it's tough. It is tough fasting because you're supposed to be doing it consistently. And I'm trying to fast consistently. But yeah, it's been good so far. God has been talking to me There has been a little bit of a wrestle too, but God is revealing some things within me that I need to bring to the surface and deal with. And then also just speaking to me and giving me peace within a little bit of things in my life. So, and don't feel bad if you break the fast. God knows your heart. He knows your motives. He knows you're trying to get closer to Him. And just try to get better for the next fast. It's okay if you break it, but push your hardest. Try your hardest. God knows your hardest, and then push past that hardest. And then sometimes, transparent moment, I've actually stopped my fast earlier than I was supposed to, or I had the goal of doing this certain amount of days, and I've stopped the fast. And then I felt ashamed, but after, you know, just during my walk with God, I found that it's okay if you gotta stop. You know, this is a lifetime of fasting. It's okay to have grace for yourself. So I'm gonna show y'all what my Bible study looks like. I'm gonna show y'all my personal notebook, and then also the Bible that I use. So I already went over this in my previous video when I went over about the importance of studying the Bible. But again, this is my study Bible here. This is the ESV study Bible. You can find this on Amazon. I don't know where else you can find it. You can find it in stores too. Just on select stores. I seen it in Hobby Lobby. But this is my study Bible. And before every book, you have an overview and then the history of each book. So in this one, I'm going to go to Genesis, and there's a whole introduction of Genesis, the synopsis, the author, the title, what the title means, all of that. So if you see in there, my Bible's kind of messed up, but you see in there, it has all the overall history of the book of Genesis. And then I have my Bible marked up in Genesis. Let me go to it. So this is one of the pages in my Bible. I got it all marked up and stuff. And though there's no right or wrong way on how you study over time, I'm trying to find my method of study and how I want to highlight different things. But there's no right or wrong way. You see, I got sticky notes in here of different things I want to list. I have different things highlighted. But for now, I just highlight keywords and I'll write notes next to things that I find interesting or that speaks to me. And then I also have a regular notebook. It's a regular notebook. This is where I have written prayers here. I'll write a page a day. And then my other one is completely full, so I had to start a new one. And I just bought this notebook from the store just so I can study more. I'm starting to run out of space in my study journal, which is this journal right here. This is where I'll write all of my notes, highlight key themes. I'll copy the verse that I'm reading in the Bible, and then I'll write a couple of notes. So the most recent one, see, I got my Bible verse at the top here, and then I have different things highlighted. And then I have just a whole bunch of arrows and notes in Hebrew, Greek, all that. And this all makes sense to me. Whatever makes sense to you when you look at it, it's okay. Unless you're trying to make it make sense to somebody else. But it makes sense to me. I know what it means. I know where my eye needs to go. And just get you a journal. This costs $8 at R.O.S. There's cheaper versions. This journal costs like $5. There's notebooks that cost like $1 or something. Like, this stuff doesn't cost much. And then I think this is on Amazon for, it's like $15 to $30 or $25 to $30. I'm not sure. But get you a study Bible. It gives you all of the context, cross references. If you look at the scriptures in the middle, you'll see cross references here to different scriptures. So the cross references. And there's also some footnotes here as well, just showing you the meaning of the different verses as well. There's some keynotes. So yeah, Bible study is not hard. You just got to commit to it. And this is your focus. This is your focus during your fast, okay? Your focus is the Bible. Your focus is God. Your focus is prayer. Your focus is worship. That should be your only focus. Also, just a key tip when fasting, especially if you're doing a dry fast or a water fast, you don't want to work out too much because you're already in a calorie deficit, meaning that you are basically intaking lesser calories than your body needs. So you're already in a calorie deficit, and if you're working out, you're going to be losing more calories than normal than you need to, and then that puts your body into starvation mode. Then you start to get very dehydrated. You might start having headaches. You might start feeling some nausea, dizziness, and you don't want to work out super hard. For me, I like to work out, and I know if I go to the gym, I'm going to have to discipline myself to work out really easily. Like I can't be doing a whole bunch of stuff, but during my fast, I try not to work out at all. I went on a prayer walk this morning, and I was walking really slow, and that was literally all I've done workout wise. And it's super hot now here, so it's like 90 something, 80 something, high 80s. So I'm not about to work out super hard during the fast because I want to make sure that I'm being wise in treating my body the way it needs to be treated, and not overworking it and making myself sick and doing just way too much. If I can leave y'all with anything, just be okay with the way God has made you. I'm bald head. I'm still young, but it is what it is. Super shaved, close against the grain. As y'all seen, I'm the barber at the church. I'm also do the media at the church. I just wear multiple hats. And if y'all didn't know, I'm a licensed barber. I got my old barber channel, R.O.S cuts, so you can see all of my vlogs and stuff. I used to do that, but I don't really see myself having a channel specifically for that. But the overarching theme of this video is to, if you need to fast, fast. If you need to pray, pray. But also don't beat yourself up if you fail your fast, or you think you're not praying enough, or you think you're not reading the Bible enough. Just take step by step and just rely on God to teach you the word. Rely on the Holy Spirit to guide you through your walk of getting closer to God. I hope you'll have a good day, whatever y'all are doing, and I'll see y'all in the next video.